Hey, how you doing there? I'm going to talk about how to clean your paddle. Basically, you want to clean your paddles as often as possible. If you don't, the shaft in the middle here can actually get stuck in there. And I've had over the years many shafts from many different brands that, because I'm not good at cleaning, that basically these will get stuck in there. And they're pretty hard to get out of there. So if you do get a shaft you can't get out of there, one thing you can do is put the paddle blade at your feet down here and hold the shaft here or the handle and do your best to pull that thing out of there. It can be pretty tough. So to avoid that problem, best is to keep your gear clean as possible. So on a lever lock paddle like this one, which Warner, Kaola, and Accent paddles are now using, which is they're using this insert, which is the third-party insert. Basically, you want to take it out and you want to wash this off with fresh water. I have a bucket here. I can swish it the handle in the water like that, pull it out, and you can see the water coming out. But basically there's a cable in here. You want to spray that and make sure that's staying clean and not getting rusted like this one is. You want to make sure this lever here is still working. It's going to be nice and it's not going to jam up on you. So you want to clean that up for sure. This shaft has some scratches on it. You can smooth that out with sandpaper, just very gently, very fine paper, and just to make sure that's good. And then these also have a little attachment on the bottom here. If you can't get this rubber mount back in the main shaft, you can twist this just slightly. It doesn't take much to loosen that up. But basically you want to keep all these moving parts pretty clean and dry at the same time. And then I'll take the shaft here, fold the main shaft and send a hose down that, and then swish it back and forth, empty it out. And in both cases have a place like this over here that's kind of a vertical angle you can allow everything to dry out with. And the other type is this type of shaft that has the two pins on either sides here like this. This is an older Werner. They've since moved to the lever lock, but there are still a lot of paddles out here like this. Same thing on that. You want to pull the shaft out of the shaft. And same thing, if you need to, if this is, run some sandpaper up and down here, clean it off. You can use 303, which is a industrial lubricant, to spray on here and make this more slippery. And then also run a hose through this section here. And this one has two clips on either sides here. So you push one clip in and allow the water to shoot out one side, clip the other side, and let the water shoot out the other side. Swash it back and forth, making sure that if you have salt and grime and other things in there that it gets out. And then again on this main shaft, running a hose through here, which is going to result once it fills up in water spewing out the little holes here. So basically you're doing that, and then getting it back in there when ready. Like that, but much like this other paddle here, finding a vertical place to dry the paddle out with. If you have a paddle that has a ferrule, which is a round loop or round ring that goes around the paddle to secure it, those can get jammed up with salt and sand as well, so you want to make sure you keep those clean. The same procedure here, using fresh water to clean your gear.